So today we're going to see the benefits of using higher order components with React. So inside a vanilla React folder, you can just create a file called withloader.js. So what I'm going to demonstrate is the use of higher order components. So this will be a higher order component, which is just a loader, and this component will take a wrapped component as its props, and this will return props just like this, right? So let's create some variables using the use state, just to highlight the demonstration of how higher order components actually work and how this component can be used to wrap another component. Okay, so here I'm just setting a loading and set loading as use state, just like this, and I'm creating a dummy set timeout. So what I'm going to do is, this is just to visualize the loading becoming false and true. So once the set timeout is finished, this loading will be set to false, and here I will return div, and inside this div I will say if loading is true, then I will show loading, and in the else condition I will render my wrapped component along with the props, right? Just like this. This is the most simplest example of higher order component. This is like the most simplest example. Okay, this return should come here, and we are all set. Now all we need to do is we need to create a component which can be wrapped. Okay, so for that we will go into src and we will create a new file, and we will call that maybe user.js, and this RFC shorthand is very useful for initializing, giving the boilerplate starting code for React component. Okay, and let's create an object and give it some attributes. So const user will be an object, and it will have two properties, namely name and email. Name will be Gemini codes, email will be gemini94@gmail.com, and we can render something like this. I will use the same variable, so same const variable. Here inside the p tag, let me say name is equal to user.name, and let me paste it. Email will be user.email, just like this, and let me go back to app.js, import user from /user, and just what we are doing is we are importing user and with loader inside app.js, and here we will say const user with loader, and I will wrap the user component with the with loader, just like this. So we are passing the user component into the with loader component because it's a higher order component, and here we will render the user with loader. This is the simplest form of higher order component. So let's run the app and see what is being rendered. As you can see, when I refresh, it is showing loading, and when the set timeout is finished, it will show the component, right? Very beautiful, very useful actually. And we will go into more advanced versions of higher order components, like passing props and data, in a later video. Let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.